because you spoke out about a torture program that was happening in the CIA.
Yeah, John Brennan wrote a letter to Eric Holder and said, charge him with espionage. And Holder wrote back. Eric Holder was the Attorney General. Holder wrote back and said, my people don't think he committed espionage. And John Brennan wrote back to Holder and said, charge him anyway and make him defend himself. So they arrested me and charged me with 5 felonies, including 3 counts of espionage. Espionage can be a death penalty case. Charged me with espionage. They waited until I went bankrupt 10 months later with $2 million in legal fees. And then they dropped the espionage charges. And they said, we can re-add the espionage charges, or you can take a plea to this lesser charge. What are you going to do? Roll the dice, knowing that the government wins 98.2% of its cases, according to ProPublica? Or do you just take the deal and make it go away? And that's what I did. Yeah, I ended up doing 23 months.
And for anyone that doesn't know, this was because at some point in your career, you spoke out about torture programs that were happening in Guantanamo Bay and elsewhere.
Yeah, and at secret prisons that the CIA had set up around the world, right?
And going back up to the top of my question here, I'm really trying to speak to Jane, Dave, who's listening to this right now. What message do you have for them, a word of warning or caution about the reality?
Eliot Spitzer, the former governor of New York, when he was Attorney General of New York, he said, don't nod when you can motion. Don't speak when you can nod. And don't ever put anything in a text message. At the CIA on our very first day, they told us not to ever say or do anything that we would be ashamed to see on the front page of the Washington Post. The truth of the matter is, because of technology the way it is today, our whole lives are out there potentially for someone to see, for someone to use against us. So be careful what you say, be careful what you write, even in jest, because it can be taken out of context to target you.
And what about digital security? You talked about the fact that it's possible for these forces, and not just the US, but other countries, to be able to hack and crack your devices and see anything on your devices. I think we will go around assuming that our devices are secure.
They're not secure at all. At all. It's not just, NSA, CIA, FBI that you have to worry about.